Freddie, are you concerned at all about the delay between? This is a longer than normal delay from the end to the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, I got a game in 2 hours, so no, I'm not really worried about it. I got to face 95 with a curveball, so I think they're doing a good job. I think we have games for the next 3 days, so just treat it as a regular old game and keep being prepared. I mean, it's the playoffs, so it should be pretty easy to keep the edge.
What have you learned about the postseason over the years?
It's whoever's hot, it really is. I mean, we won 88 games last year and won the World Series, but we were hot for 2 months going into it. It's usually good pitching and home runs is usually how that works. I think that's kind of how today's been going too. It's usually the base hit and the 2-run home run, and then it happens again 2 innings later. So very, very hard to string multiple hits together because every team in this playoffs usually has really good pitching. So it's whoever can keep them down and get the big home run.
I'm sure you felt really good about the team you had last year going into the postseason.
Yeah.
You feel better, worse, the same this year?
I think we felt pretty good since day one of spring training about this team. You know, a lot of expectations put on us in March, and I think we fulfilled all those during the course of the regular season. But we all know that's over with now, and we got to get ready for Tuesday. So it doesn't really matter. In 2012, we had won 10 more games than the Cardinals, and we had a 1-game playoff, and we lost. So anything can happen in short game series. So hopefully we can come out and play good on Tuesday.
What is it about how this team specifically is constructed that do you think will play well in October?
Well, a starter can only go 3 innings if they really wanted to. Our bullpen is pretty good. We 1 through 9, you got a threat to go deep. Every single guy in that lineup, and obviously our starting pitching is huge. And this team has been through it for a lot of years, been in the World Series many, many times. So I think every guy has the experience ready for this.
Freddie, even though you guys had such a big lead and not as much to play for as a group, do you feel like you guys, the last 2 weeks of the season, kept the edge?
I think so. I mean, we won 111 games. Got to keep the edge for a long time to be able to do something like that. Every day you come to the yard, if there's a game you expect to win, and that's what we did. Every time you step on a field, the other team can beat you, and you got to be able to be at your best. And I think we did that very well.
Thank you.
Yes.